Hello, guys. I'm Tim Earle from Earle Sports Bets and Picks and Parlays, and welcome back to Ballin Out with Tim Earle. And today we've got a massive 11-game NBA slate after a 3-gamer yesterday. Definitely excited to have a full slate of action for tomorrow, and I'll have a play for you guys in each game. I will say I don't bet every single one of these. All the ones that I do bet are on the picksandparlays.net website, which you can get all the NBA plays 1 week pass for only $70. Picksandparlays.net/Tim. We did have one play up yesterday on that 3-game set, and that was the Denver Nuggets on the money line, who are currently up 14 points with 2 minutes to go. So that looks like it's going to be a nice little casher right there. That was a little bit of plus 105 action. So if you guys are interested in jumping on the week pass, $70 for all of the NBA plays. Number one on the picksandparlays.net leaderboards. We'll start off with the early game, 3 o'clock for the Suns and the Knicks going at it. This one is a pick'em with a total of 225 in this game. Knicks 20-17 this year. They are 6-12 against the spread. 6-12 on the road. 8-10 against the spread on the road. You get the Knicks 19-18 this year, 8-10 at home, 6-10-2 against the spread. But when it comes to it, I'm going to grab a total, and I'm going to go after the under. This is a game where it's one of the earlier games. I know that the Knicks have not necessarily played down, they've been going over a bunch lately, and so has Phoenix. But this is going to be an earlier game. I could see it being more defensive. I'm going to take this one under the 225.5. Bulls are in Cleveland taking on the Cavs. We get Cavs as a 3-point home favorite with a total of 221.5 in this game. And this one's one of those straightforward ones for me. I take the Cavs at home pretty much every single game. They are 16-4 at home, 13-6-1 against the spread at home. And I'm just going to keep riding that. They've been one of the best home teams all year. I believe they're the second best behind Golden State, and we'll be talking about Golden State in a little bit. And I'm just going to keep riding with them, taking them minus the 3 at home. Raptors and Pacers. Pacers are 2.5-point home favorites. 226.5 is the total in this game. And this Raptors team is a mess right now. Yes, they won their last game. They've lost two out of their last 3, though. And this is a team that's kind of, I don't know what they're doing right now. I think they should kind of trade off a couple pieces and get a couple draft picks and build it back up again. They're not really competitive right now. On the opposite side, we get Indiana, which has been really good this year. And they've won 5 out of their last 6 games. I'm going to grab the team that's hot right now. They're 12-7 at home. They've been covering spreads. They've covered in 5 out of their last 6 and 7 out of their last 10 games. I'm going to keep riding the hot hand with the Indiana Pacers. We'll grab them against the Raptors. Hornets are hosting the Lakers in the next one. This one's a pick'em. 232.5 is the total in this game. And then these are just two teams that just don't believe in defense right now. The Lakers have gone over in 6 out of their last 7 games, and they're just scoring a bunch. They're 7th in the league in scoring. And then you get the Hornets, who are 3rd to last in points allowed. They have gone under in 4 straight games, but with this pace, with the pace that these two teams go at, we just saw these two teams play a week ago, and that game finished 134-130. I could see something similar to that. We're going to go ahead and take the over between the Lakers and the Hornets. Pelicans and Sixers are going at it again. They just played a couple days ago as well. And you get the Pacers, the Pelicans, who are 23-13, 21-14 for the 76ers. And I think it's too many points. I know the Sixers are 14-5 at home. This is a Pelicans team that's number 2 in the West. They're a really solid team, and I think that they can get the better of it. This is a 1-possession game. I do not see this one as a blowout. So I'll go ahead and take some points with one of the better teams in the league. I know they're not necessarily that good on the road, but I think they'll be able to cover in this one. This game is ugly. And I'll be completely honest, I am not going to go after this game. The Nets are 13-point favorites, and they've won 11 straight, so justified that they are 13-point favorites. I'm not laying the points. The total's 230. I lean Spurs. I'll be completely honest. I am not coming anywhere near this game. But for the video, we'll go ahead and take the Spurs plus the 13, saying that this game is not a complete and entire blowout. I mean, the Nets have won 11 straight. They got to slow down eventually, but this is going to be should be a closer game, maybe a 9-point game, but I think 13 points is just way too many. Once again, I'm not coming anywhere near this game, though. Battle of Texas. I think Dallas has not played a team outside of Texas in a while. San Antonio, Houston. Yeah, this is their third straight game against a Texas team. Last time they played against Houston, they were in Dallas, and they won by 15. This time, they're in Houston, and I think Houston gets the better of them. I think this is going to be a close game. If not, I think Houston has a chance to win this one outright. Once again, you still got a Dallas team who is 6-11 on the road. Go ahead and give me some Houston to at least cover that 7.5. We got 4 more games before we jump into those. If you guys are interested in the week pass, once again, $70 for the entire a week pass of all my NBA plays, including my best bet, which is going to be later on in it's actually in the last game that we'll talk about, but I do have a best bet out for tomorrow. Nuggets and the T-Wolves are going at it. Nuggets 3.5-point favorites, number 1 in the West. 230 is the total in this one. Now, this is a Nuggets team that's really good at home. This is on the road. But when it comes to it, I'm not touching a side. Although I lean Timberwolves, I'm going after the over. These are two teams. Nuggets are a really good, high-scoring team. 6th in the NBA. Averaging 116.4 points a game, and they're about mid-pack in terms of their defense. Minnesota is a mid-pack in terms of scoring, and they're allowing about 116 points a game. I could see both teams getting into the 120s. Normally when they play, it's normally pretty competitive. Go ahead, give me the over between the Nuggets and the Timberwolves. Keep on rolling through, and this is another one of those system plays. The Warriors, 3-point favorites at home. 223.5 is the total. The Warriors are 16-2 at home this year. This is a team that is very easy to predict. You back them at home, you fade them on the road. Give me the Warriors minus the 3. That one's just a pretty simple play for me. Pretty much no matter what, back them at home, fade them on the road. Warriors, very easy. 2 games left. Pistons and Blazers. Blazers are a 9-point fave. 226.5 is the total in this one. And I don't think the Blazers should be this big of favorites. I know it's against the Pistons. I know the Pistons are on the road. I think 9 points is too many. I am not a believer in this Portland team. I know Dame has been really good this year. Don't think they should be this big of favorites. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the Pistons plus the 9. Final game of the night is the Heat and the Clippers. My best bet is on the total in this one. We'll go ahead and look at the side, and we will be taking the Heat. This is two teams that are going to play at it. Miami has been really solid as of late. They've covered and won in 3 out of their last 4 games. The only one that they did not win was against the Nuggets, and they could have won that game, and they could have covered easily in that one. I think this Miami team is starting to play better. The Clippers are playing. They lost 2 straight, but they're still covering. They've covered in 5 out of their last 8. 5 out of their last 7. I think it could be a game that they cover, but I'm going Heat in this one. I think that they can keep this one close against the Pistons. Once again, the total is where my best bet is, and that is over on the picksandparlays.net website. That is all the games for today's episode. I want to thank you guys all for watching. And until next time, let's make some money. Let's cash some bets in the NBA. Good luck, everyone.